The early morning light filtered through the curtains of our home in Crestview Meadows, a pristine suburban enclave in Oregon, on a crisp September day in 2023. My 12-year-old daughter, Lily, sat by the window, her fingers tracing the edges of a crumpled flyer for the annual livestock auction in nearby Lynn County. Her hazel eyes, usually so full of life, were dimmed by a quiet sadness. "Dad, do you think we can really go this weekend?" she whispered, her voice fragile with hope. I knelt beside her wheelchair, squeezing her hand gently. "Absolutely, kiddo. It's going to be the best day yet." Her smile, fleeting but radiant, warmed my heart even as it ached. 2 years earlier, a reckless driver had stolen Lily's ability to walk, leaving her spine shattered and her spirit bruised. Before the accident, she'd been a whirlwind of energy, chasing adventures and dreaming big. Now, she hesitated to hope, as if the world might snatch away any joy she dared to claim. "I'm Daniel Rivera, and I built my company, Rivera Farm Solutions, from the ground up, pouring in 18-hour days to give my family a better life." Money couldn't undo Lily's pain, but it could spark moments of happiness. If this auction could bring back her spark, I'd make it happen, no matter what. But our neighbor, Patricia Hensley, had other plans. Patricia, the iron-fisted president of the Crestview Meadows HOA, ruled our upscale neighborhood like a monarch. In her mid-50s, with immaculate silver hair and a wardrobe of tailored suits, she wielded her authority with a sneer that could curdle milk. From the moment we moved in 4 years ago, she'd made it clear we didn't belong, maybe because I was a Latino entrepreneur who'd earned my place in her exclusive domain, or maybe because she thrived on others' misery. After Lily's accident, Patricia's disdain sharpened. She called the wheelchair ramp we built an eyesore, whining that it tanked property values. She even suggested we move to a more suitable place for Lily's condition. Each barb stung, but I swallowed my anger for Lily's sake. She'd endured enough without watching me clash with the neighborhood tyrant. On Friday morning, as I loaded Lily's wheelchair into our modified van, Patricia swooped in, her heels clicking across her flawless lawn. "Morning, Mr. Rivera," she cooed, her smile as fake as her concern. "Planning another outing?" I kept my tone even. "Good morning, Patricia. Just getting ready for tomorrow." Lily was in the van, listening, and I didn't want her upset. Patricia's eyes narrowed. "I hope you're not dragging Lily to that filthy livestock auction. The noise, the crowds, the mood, it's hardly safe for someone like her." My grip tightened, fury surging. "Lily's condition doesn't stop her from enjoying life, Patricia." Her smile turned venomous. "I'm just worried about logistics. The parking's a nightmare, and the ground's uneven. I'd hate for anything to go wrong." Before I could snap back, Lily's voice cut through. "Dad, is everything okay?" I forced a grin. "All good, sweetheart." But Patricia wasn't done. That evening, as Lily and I planned our auction adventure over dinner, a sharp knock interrupted us. Patricia stood at our door, clutching a legal document with a smug grin. "Sorry to disturb you," she lied, "but I've had complaints about tomorrow's event." My stomach sank. "What complaints?" She handed me the papran injunction, signed by a local judge, banning non-residential commercial activities within a 5-mile radius of Crestview Meadows. The timing reeked of her meddling. "This is absurd," I said, scanning the legalese. "The auction's not even here." Patricia smirked. "As HOA president, I must protect our community." Behind me, Lily's wheelchair creaked as she approached. "Dad, what's wrong?" Her hopeful face crushed me. "Just paperwork, sweetie." I lied, but her eyes saw through me. "We can't go, can we?" she whispered. Patricia feigned pity. "Sometimes tough choices are made for the greater good, dear." I wanted to unleash my rage, but Lily's tears stopped me. "We'll figure it out," I promised, though I had no clue how. That night, as Lily sobbed herself to sleep, I sat in my office, staring at the injunction. Helplessness clawed at me, wealth, my connections, all useless against Patricia's cruelty. But as dawn broke, a plan took shape, one that would give Lily her dream and burn Patricia's spite to ash. I owned the auction. Rivera Farm Solutions wasn't just a supplier. It was the backbone of the Lynn County Livestock Auction, a passion project I'd funded for 5 years to bring joy to families like mine. Patricia's injunction could stop the event at its usual site, but it couldn't stop me from bringing the auction to her doorstep. By Saturday morning, Under a drizzle that mirrored Lily's mood, I sprang into action. "Lily, put on your favorite outfit," I said, grinning mysteriously. She frowned. "Why?" "Patricia ruined everything. Trust me, kiddo. Sometimes you move the mountain." An hour later, the first livestock trailer roared into Crestview Meadows. Patricia, likely plotting her next HOA crusade, froze as trucks rolled in, parking across from her house. By 10 a.m., the vacant lot I'd bought anonymously months ago anticipating trouble was a vibrant fairground. Pens brimmed with horses, goats, and rabbits. Auctioneers and Stetsons set up, and families flooded in. Patricia's pristine street was now a joyful chaos of bleating animals and laughing kids. Lily's face lit up from our window. "Dad, is this for me?" I knelt beside her, tears in my eyes. "Every animal, every moment, it's all for you." Her joy was my victory. The Crestview Meadows Livestock Fair was perfect, with wheelchair ramps, volunteers, and a platform for Lily to announce auction lots. Patricia, meanwhile, was unraveling. At noon, she stormed over, livid. "This is outrageous. You can't turn our neighborhood into a zoo." I stood by the auction ring, where Lily was bidding on a goat named Clover. "Actually, Patricia, I can. This is my land, zoned for agriculture. All permits are in order." I flashed a folder of documents. Her face purpled. "I'll call the cops." I nodded toward officers enjoying the event with their kids. "Go ahead. Officer Lopez's son is bidding on a rabbit." As Lily's voice boomed, announcing Clover, the crowd cheered. Patricia's allies' neighbors she'd bullied into compliance joined the fun, petting ponies and snapping photos. At 2 p.m., I took the mic. "Thank you all for joining our first Crestview Meadows Livestock Fair, created for a girl who's braver than most adults. Me daughter, Lily." The crowd roared. Then my tone darkened. This almost didn't happen because one person used legal tricks to block a disabled child from an auction. I held up the injunction. Our HOA president, Patricia Hensley, claimed Lily's presence would harm our community. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Eyes turned to Patricia, who shrank toward her house. She didn't know I owned this auction. "So I brought it here, for Lily and for all of you." Cheers erupted. "And, Patricia," I said, locking eyes with her, "you're banned from this event and any I organize. Your cruelty stops here." The crowd fell silent, tension crackling. "I'll share your actions with the media and county officials. Actions have consequences." Lily took the mic, her voice steady. "Clover's my new best friend. I can't run with her, but I can love her. Being different doesn't make me less." The crowd exploded, tears flowing. The auction raised $80,000 for shelters and disability programs. Lily shone, interviewed by news crews. Patricia vanished into her house, her lawn now flanked by goat pens. That evening, as Lily fed Clover apples, she whispered, "Thank you, Dad, for believing in me." I hugged her. "You're unstoppable, kiddo." By Sunday, Patricia's for sale sign was up. She fled to a retirement community in Nevada, reportedly scheming to rule another HOA. Our neighborhood transformed. The Hendersons, a warm family with an autistic son, Lucas, moved in. Lucas and Lily bonded over Clover, forging a friendship rooted in shared difference. The fair became an annual tradition, and Lily's nonprofit, providing therapy animals to disabled kids, grew. Her blog, Wheels of Strength, inspired thousands. Patricia's cruelty had aimed to break Lily, but instead unleashed her power to change lives. What do you think? Was Daniel right to publicly call out Patricia, or did he go too far? Should Lily's story inspire tougher laws against HOA overreach? Comment below, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more stories that spark debate.